Read your cards carefully. He's knocked out. Colorless Dragon. The middle era is 2002 to 2013.
Fighting.
Sound it out.
Psychic.
The pre-modern era
Lightning.
is 2013
Water.
to 20. You must immediately advance.
Is 2020 to present.
All right, let's get started.
Hi, I'm Neil,
I'm Katie.
and we are Higher Education.
I love you.
I love you.
Okay, so today we have some build and battle boxes that we bought from Paladin Cards. We each have an XY Steam Siege, which released in 2016, and a Sun and Moon Lost Thunder, which released in 2018. Now, in like competitive formats, these cards wouldn't necessarily have been all together at the same time. I'm actually not sure even how that rotation fell out. We approached the game with, I've got a whole bunch of cards that span all these years. How can I just play with them together without necessarily needing the best cards from any given time period? We use an era from 2013 to 2019 called pre-modern. So these would be pre-modern cards. And the reason that we use those divisions is because in 2013, Dragon and Fairy type were introduced. And in 2019, Fairy type was removed, and a lot of the types were, or 2020, Fairy type was removed, and a lot of the types were reclassified. So there were several game changes. Another change that's significant between those two time periods is that starting in 2020, players cannot play supporters on the first turn of the game, but during pre-modern you can. Although during pre-modern you cannot attack on the very first turn of the game, which was not true previously. So today we're going to each open one of these boxes, and we're going to build a 60 card deck and battle. All right, so I don't even know really what to expect in here. I can't tell you what any of the signature cards are. Okay, so we've got our little inserts here. This box contains a 22, so this is for the Steam Siege one. This box contains a 22 card evolution pack, one exclusive foil promo card, which is your promo. So I have the Volcanion.
I have Hoopa.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So we'll get to those in a second. The foil promo card will match one of the Pokemon types in your evolution pack. So already you're leaning towards like a psychic deck, type, and yeah. I'm leaning towards fire. Open your 4 booster packs to see what you get. You could find a Pokemon EX or other powerful cards. Try to focus on the evolution chains in your pack. Include as many trainers as you can. Yep. Spirit Link cards.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about those.
Energy cards are crucial for powering up your Pokemon. In the pre-release format, which we're not going to do this, you can have more than 4 cards with the same name. So we're not going to do that. Okay, so the Lost Thunder one, I have Raikou, and you have Tapu Lele. And this is a 23 card evolution pack. Interestingly, this one says 15 to 20 energy, and this one says 13 to 16, which is more reasonable in my mind. And then in Lost Thunder, you might have cards that go to the Lost Zone. So the Lost Zone, there actually are old cards that used to go to the Lost Zone, and then like Prism Star cards go to the Lost Zone, which is an area outside of your discard pile where essentially it's very difficult or impossible for those cards to return to play. 4 booster packs from each one. So let's start with these. So I have Volcanion. He says, Power Heater, 20 damage. Choose 2 of your bench Pokemon and attach a fire energy card from your discard pile to each of those Pokemon. So you can already tell that's going to be good.
Yeah.
Steam Artillery, 100. You know what? I think this might be the Volcanion or one. There's a Volcanion that's in the Reshizard deck. But it can't be this one because this will be too old. I don't know. Anyway. Steam Artillery, 3 fire, 100 damage.
Okay. Okay, so Hyperspace Punch for 1 colorless. This attack does 20 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. Don't apply weakness and resistance for bench Pokemon.
Nice.
And Portal Strike is 3 psychic energy. Does 130 damage. This Pokemon can't use Portal Strike during your next turn.
Okay, that's cool. So we'll look at those in just a second. Okay, so I have Raikou. Lost Voltage. If you have any lightning energy cards in the Lost Zone, this attack does 90 more damage. So I didn't think that when cards, like a Prism Star card gets discarded, I thought only the Prism Star card went to the Lost Zone, not all cards attached to it. But we'll find out.
Yeah.
So somehow you can get lightning energy cards into your Lost Zone, and if you do, then this attack does 120 damage. Otherwise, it just does 30. So that's pretty cool.
Okay, so I have Tapu Lele. So you've got an ability, Charmed Charm. Whenever you attach a Pokemon tool card that has Fairy Charm in its name from your hand to this Pokemon during your turn, you may leave your opponent's active Pokemon confused.
Oh, dang.
And then Magical Shot does 70 damage.
Okay. So Fairy Charm, like we have a few of those. It's like Fairy Charm Lightning.
Yeah.
The fairy Pokemon this card is attached to can't be damaged by any of your opponent's lightning type Pokemon EX or GX. Something like that. I guess we can start with these because they're obviously going to be families.
Right.
This is the Steam Siege one. Okay, so Volcanion is obviously fire type.
Right.
Pyroar. Oh, good. There's trainers in here, which makes sense. There should be.
Yeah, you would think so.
Okay, so let's see. Items. Professor's Letter, always good. Supporters. Litleo to go with the Pyroar. Let's see. This is not... There is a Pyroar card that's like super popular because its ability prevents it from being damaged by any basics.
Oh, okay.
So obviously in the era of big basics, that's super good. So this one is... Flame Charge, search your deck for a fire energy card and attach it to this Pokemon. That's always good. Energy Acceleration goes well with Volcanion. Incinerate, before doing damage, discard all Pokemon tool cards attached to your opponent's active Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
Nice. So okay, so Pyroar and Litleo, Ponyta, Rapidash. Okay, this is the one. Yeah, we've seen this one before. Rear Kick 30, Fire Blast 70, discard a fire energy from this Pokemon. Ooh, Yanmega. More items and supporters. And this one is nice because it only uses colorless energy.
Nice.
Sonic Vision. If you have exactly 4 cards in your hand, ignore all energy in the attack cost of each of this Pokemon's attacks. Whoa.
Okay.
That's cool. I like it. Okay, Yanmega there, and then Tangela and Tangrowth. Heal 40 damage from each of your grass Pokemon, 80 base damage. Flog, flip a coin of heads. This attack does 30 more damage for a total of 140. So that's good. All right, so I am fire and grass.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got Hoopa, Pyroar.
Okay, so you also have probably the same Pyroar family.
Yeah.
So you've probably got grass or fire psychic.
Probably. We'll find out. So then I've got some items and supporters. Here's Litleo. And Ponyta and Rapidash. Some more items and supporters. Ooh, Nidoran!
The Nidoran family! Great!
Alright, so we've got some Nidoran male, Nidorino, and 2 Nidoking.
Nice! Which one?
Alright, so Nidoking has an ability, King's Palace. Your Nidoqueen's attacks do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon before applying weakness and resistance. Power Lariat, it does 60 plus. This attack does 30 more damage for each evolution Pokemon on your bench.
Okay. Cool. We love our stage 2s, and you in particular love the Nidoking family,
yes,
Nidoran families. Now let's look at our Lost Thunder packs. Okay, Raikou, we already read him, so I'll set him up here for a second. Oh, Professor Kukui! I love Professor Kukui.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay, so more supporters and items. Mareep, I love Mareep.
Yes, you do.
Mareep. Flaffy. Ooh, 40 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Like no flip or anything.
Nice.
Ampharos. Unseen Flash. Once during your turn before your attack, you may put 2 lightning energy cards from your hand into the Lost Zone.
Oh, see?
If you do, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Wow. So that obviously goes well together. Now these ones don't use like any colorless energy, so they're not going to play well
with the fire and
per
grass.
se. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so supporters. I've never seen Sightseer before.
Oh.
You may discard any number of cards from your hand, then draw cards until you have 5 cards in your hand. If you can't draw any cards in this way, you can't play this card.
Okay.
Items. Okay, Nest Ball. Ooh, I love my psychic types.
Yeah.
Mixed Herbs. You may play 2 Mixed Herbs cards at once. If you played 1, remove a special condition from your active Pokemon. If you played 2, heal 90 damage and remove all special conditions from your active Pokemon.
Nice.
Wow. Okay, I wonder if this was around the same time as Custom Catcher, which was the one that, like, if you play 2 at once, you can gust.
Yeah. Okay,
so Poipole and Naganadel, looks like it's a 1/1 line. They do use colorless energy. They're Ultra Beasts. Once during your turn before your attack, you may attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to this Pokemon. Okay, and Natu and Xatu. This attack does 20 damage for each of your Pokemon except Prism Star Pokemon in the Lost Zone. Energy Gaze. Your opponent reveals their hand. If you find any energy cards there, this attack does 60 more damage.
Nice.
Okay, so
cool.
There's some options to work from.
Yeah. I have Tapu Lele, Kahili.
Oh, she was the golfer. They had the one episode. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think she's like a gym leader in Sun and Moon, the video game.
So it says draw 2 cards, then flip a coin. If heads, if you played Kalili from your hand, put this card into your hand instead of the discard pile. If you have no cards in your deck, you can't play this card.
But if you copy it with like Sabrina's suggestion, then you can't.
Okay, then you can't do that.
So
that makes sense.
That's part of why they have it worded that way.
Okay.
Hey, look at you just getting all those stage 2s and stuff.
Oh, 2 different Poplio.
Oh, that's interesting.
Fun. Okay, so we've got one that does 10 damage with Blot, heal 10 damage from this Pokemon. And then Disarming Voice on this other one does 20 damage. Flip a coin if heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused.
Okay.
Okay, and then Brion and Primarina. Okay, so Primarina's ability is Harmonics. Whenever you attach an energy card from your hand to one of your Pokemon, except with an attack, ability, or trainer card, attach up to 2 energy cards to that Pokemon instead of 1.
Wow.
Its attack is Hypnosplash, does 80 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep.
Nice.
Supporters. More items. Ooh, I got a Fairy Charm Psychic and a Fairy Charm Grass.
Okay, great.
Nice.
And that goes with her ability. They're only useful.
They're actually only useful against...
What do they say? EXs and GXs, right?
Yeah. Prevent all damage done to the fairy Pokemon this card is attached to by attacks from your opponent's Grass Pokemon GX and Grass Pokemon EX.
Yeah, so other than using it with this ability, it's not terribly useful. So definitely,
point,
you'll want to create a separate pile for tools anyway, probably.
I can. All right, and I've got Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff.
Oh, nice.
Expand does 30 damage. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks after applying weakness and resistance. Charmed Slap does 70 plus damage. If this Pokemon has a tool card attached to it that has Fairy Charm in its name, this attack does 70 more damage.
Okay, so also useful there, potentially.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we gotta open up these. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. So let's see what we get. Then it'll be tough to build our decks. But first, codes. All right. Thanks for watching. All right, so you can go first.
Okay. Fairy Charm Fighting Energy. How do you...
Fairy Charm Fighting.
Okay, that is just like...
Fighting type would be the way to read it, because it's not energy, it's based on the type
of
the Pokemon.
Yeah, okay. Fairy Charm fighting type. That goes here.
Yeah. And then we can just put basic energy here when we get to
Yeah.
that point. Delibird. Happy Delivery. Choose any number of your benched Pokemon that don't already have a Pokemon tool attached to them. For each of those Pokemon, search your deck for a Pokemon tool card and attach it to that Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, so we'll put water type there.
Okay. Magearna.
Magearna.
Okay. Minor errand running. Search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards, reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck.
That's good.
And then Energy Press, 30 plus damage. This attack does 20 more damage times the amount of energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon.
Okay. Electro Power. During this turn, your lightning Pokemon's attacks do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon.
Nice.
Good. That'll go well with these guys.
Yeah. Hitmontop. Rapid Spin does 30 damage. Switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. If you do, your opponent switches their active Pokemon with their bench Pokemon. So it's kind of like a free
escape
double
rope.
gust.
Escape
Or
rope.
escape rope.
Or double gust, yeah.
Yeah. And triple kick 40 times. Flip 3 coins. This attack does 40 damage for each heads.
Okay. Brionne.
Okay.
You had that family.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here. Because it doesn't make sense. You have the family.
Right.
It's unlikely that I'm going to get enough of the family
of
for
that
it to
whole
matter.
family. Yeah.
Now, the rest of the things is fine. But yeah, go ahead.
Water Energy.
Okay. Water Energy.
Hey. Steelix.
Nice.
That's fun. Ooh, Iron Tackle does 170 damage, but it does 50 damage to itself.
Ooh, okay. So you need Protection Cube.
Yeah.
And he does evolve from Onyx, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Lantern.
Ooh.
I love Lantern. Salvage. Shuffle 4 item cards from your discard pile into your deck. Signal Beam. 50 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. That's good in like stall type decks.
Yeah.
Kyle loves stall. Blitzel. Nice.
I don't have lightning stack yet.
Yeah, lightning tends to be relatively uncommon, just in general. I saw a graph the other day that showed, like, the types of all Pokemon in existence, but I don't think it was in the cards. It was, like just all Pokemon.
Mm.
Hey, Stunfisk!
Hey.
Energy Blast, or Thunder Blast. Discard a lightning energy from this Pokemon, 50 damage. It's not that great, but cool. Stunfisk is funny.
Yamask.
Nice. Psychic. Yeah. Pachirisu. Over short. I was just saying that lightning types are relatively uncommon. I pulled 3. Before doing damage, discard all Pokemon tool cards from your opponent's active Pokemon. If you discarded a Pokemon tool card in this way, this attack does 40 more damage, and your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Nice.
Litleo.
I have that. We both have that family.
We both have that family.
Yeah, so go ahead. What's his ability? I don't think mine has an ability.
I
think that's a different Litleo. Yeah,
I
that's a
don't
different
know.
one.
It is. Okay. His ability is Wild Dash. If your opponent has any Pokemon GX or Pokemon EX in play, this Pokemon has no retreat cost.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Whew.
It should be called Cowardly Runaway ability. Run from bullies.
Run from bullies.
Chansey. Healing Pirouette. Heal 20 damage from each of your Pokemon. Sympathetic Slap. 100 damage. If your opponent's active Pokemon has any damage counters on it before this attack does damage, this attack does nothing. Well, that's fantastic.
Well, all right.
Tell us how you really feel, Chansey.
Poplio.
Excellent. Trico. Search your deck for a grass Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck.
Slugma.
Nice. Ah, Alolan Diglett. Search your deck for a basic Pokemon and put it onto your bench. That could be useful for big basics.
Yeah.
And it costs nothing.
Oh, nice. I really couldn't
It would
tell.
only be better if he had no retreat cost.
Right. Picky Peck.
Nice. Houndour. Fire type. Team Hunt. Draw a card for each of your Houndour in play. That's interesting. Okay. Let's give you... If you pull something good, tag us on Twitter and let us know. All right, you go first.
Electro Power.
Okay. That's
just
not
an
a tool,
item.
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, wait. Yeah, you pulled. Yeah,
I pulled one. Yeah. So obviously that's one that you should only include if you have lightning Pokemon. Go-Goat. Leaf Wallop. 40 damage. During your next turn, this Pokemon's Leaf Wallop attack does 50 more damage. Solar Beam, 100 damage. And Leaf Wallop just takes colorless, which is nice. But I don't have any Skiddo.
Yeah.
So.
Brion.
Dang, look at you just rolling now. You just need to pull some more Primarina.
I know.
Fairy Charm Psychic.
Nice. Sableye.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. Ooh, its second attack, Cursed Drop. Put 3 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. 1 Psychic Energy.
Nice. What's Quick Hunt?
If you go first, you can use this attack on your first turn. Shuffle your deck. Nope. Search your deck for a card and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can only use it under very specific circumstances. Because remember, in pre-modern, normally you can't attack on the very first turn.
Right.
Okay. Shiinotic. Effect Spore. If this Pokemon is your active Pokemon and is damaged by an opponent's attack, even if this Pokemon is knocked out, the attacking Pokemon is now asleep. Dream Touch. If your opponent's active Pokemon is asleep, your opponent shuffles all energy from it into their deck.
Okay.
So if there's a 50% chance that happens if they attack you, because they get to flip once during the between turns phase. But it also evolves from Morello, so I need Morello. All right.
Fire Energy.
Okay. Psychic Energy.
Ooh. All right. Virizion GX.
Nice.
Okay, so its first attack is double draw. Draw 2 cards.
Nice. Always good.
Its second attack takes 2 grass energy, does 50 plus damage. Sensitive Blade. If you played a supporter card from your hand during this turn, this attack does 80 more damage.
Dang.
Alright, its GX attack takes 1 colorless energy, Breeze Away GX. Put any number of your Pokemon in play and all cards attached to them in your hand.
Wow.
Okay.
Like Super Mr. Fuji.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, so you have the first rule box Pokemon. That's not fair. I have the grass types. Maybe we can trade. We'll see.
Yeah. See what happens.
Scizor!
Ooh.
I don't have any Scyther yet. Exoskeleton. This Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks after applying weakness and resistance. Special Blow. If your opponent's active Pokemon has any special energy attached to it, this attack does 70 more damage.
Nice.
I already have a metal pile right there. Okay. Scizor. Nice. Ooh!
Okay,
Lusamine Prism Star.
Yeah. So this is like our first Prism Star card
that we've
ever. I don't know.
Not quite ever. We have a couple others, but not many.
Okay, so this is Lusamine Prism Star. She's a supporter. You can play this card only if your opponent has exactly 3 prize cards remaining. Prevent all damage done to your Ultra Beast by attacks during your opponent's next turn. You can't have more than one Prism Star card
with the same
name in your deck.
Yeah.
If a Prism Star card will go to the discard pile, put it into the Lost Zone instead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa. Well,
right.
I'm the one with the Ultra Beast.
I know.
What the devil?
What is happening?
Alrighty. Kahili. Same. We already read it. It's just reverse hollow.
Oh, okay. Poipole.
I have Poipole.
You have Poipole.
It's the same one.
Ah. Whoops. Sorry.
Okay. Mareep.
Nice.
I have that family.
Mm-hmm. Houndour. You have...
well, I don't really have the family.
But you don't have the...
Yeah, I just have a Houndour.
Yeah.
Morlo. That goes with my
there you
Sheonotic. Not that I'm committed to playing fairy type.
Right. Alolan Vulpix. This is one of my favorites. This one has an ability, Secret Alleyway. If you have any fairy type Pokemon in play, this Pokemon has no retreat cost. Its attack is 2 colorless energy. Gnaw does 20 damage.
Cool. Yeah, maybe we'll trade around some fairy and water types and things.
Yeah.
We'll have to see what happens.
Right.
Okay, Onyx.
Nice.
Land Crush, 120 damage, 4 colorless energy.
Woof.
Yeah. Retreat cost 4.
Ooh. Mareep. Okay, you have that family.
That makes the most sense to come here. Marill.
Nice.
Jigglypuff.
I think I have... Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense there. Scyther.
Hey,
to go with my Scizor.
There you go.
And they both, well, he uses only colorless.
Okay, so he
can
use
metal. I think I have this in the deck that has Charizard GX in it, just because it gives you another option.
Nice.
But yeah, so Scyther and Scizor would go there. Okay, so...
Alright.
Custom Catcher.
Okay.
If you play one, it's like draw 2 cards or draw cards?
Draw until you have 3 cards in your hand.
Ah, okay.
If you played 2, switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active Pokemon.
Yeah, so that's what they really want to use it for.
Yeah.
Okay. Sableye.
Nice. Lost Blender. Put 2 cards from your hand into the Lost Zone. If you do, draw a card.
Nice.
Okay, so
that
that's
could be
a way
useful
to get...
for Raikou or anything else where it says if you have blank in the Lost Zone.
Right.
Xatu.
Nice. Cascoon. Okay, so Cocoon Collector, search your deck for up to 4 in any combination of Silcoon and Cascoon and put them onto your bench. Then shuffle your deck.
Okay. Because Wurmple evolves into Silcoon and Cascoon.
Right.
And then they evolve separately into Beautifly and Dustox.
Right.
Adventure Bag. Search your deck for up to 2 Pokemon tool cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. Well, I have 1 tool, and it's probably useless because I'm probably not playing a fairy deck, but we'll see. We'll see.
Lightning Energy.
Okay.
Oops. Oh, jeez.
Fighting Energy.
Dustox. Hazardous Evolution. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may leave your opponent's active Pokemon paralyzed and poisoned. If you do, put 3 damage counters instead of 1 on that Pokemon between turns.
Dang! That's really good, because the paralyzed is really good for control, because unless your opponent can switch... You can't attack or retreat.
Right.
Yeah, that's really good. Because actually that new Butterfree came out that, like, when you play it and evolve, you can, like, confuse, poison, and burn or something. Like, it does 3 things, but I remember Henry Brand saying, like, well, it doesn't have paralyzed, so it's not as useful.
Right. And then its attack is Gust, does 70 damage.
I guess they could also heal it, right?
Right.
If you have, like, Big Malasada or something.
Yeah, something like that.
That's really cool. Alolan Persian.
Ooh.
No cost. Empty threat. This attack does 30 less damage times the amount of energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So it's 90 minus.
Oh.
So if they have 3 or more, it does nothing. But if they have no energy, it does 90 damage.
Okay.
So first Darkness Pokemon.
Yeah. And that's useful when your opponent is just putting out Pokemon.
Yeah, or if you can gust somebody.
Yeah, or you can gust someone.
And you gust in Vizirian GX before it has Virizion GX before it has any energy on it. You can do 90 damage. Like that. For nothing. For nothing.
Yeah, that's awesome. Magearna.
Okay, you pulled a Magearna before.
Yep.
Nice. Miltank. Milk Cannon. Reveal any number of Moo Moo Milk cards in your hand. This attack does 60 damage for each card you revealed in this way. Dang. Well, I don't have any Moo Moo Milk cards. Well, not new ones. I have old Moo Moo Milk cards. So in theory, if you had all 4 in your hand, you could do 240 damage. And if you had a way to get them back into your hand, you could just keep recycling it. That's cool. But it does nothing unless you have a Moo Moo Milk card in your hand. So that's pretty... That's tough. It has Whitney in the background, who's a...
Chinchou? Do you have any of that?
I have Lantern, but not like...
Okay.
Not in my families thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Alolan Meowth.
There we go.
Perfect. Spoil the fun. If you go second, this attack does 60 more damage during your first turn.
Ooh.
For a total of 70.
Yikes.
You one dunk some people.
Yeah. Cutiefly.
Nice. Jigglypuff.
Houndour.
Yep. Wormhole.
Ah, yeah. I guess I've got... I don't have any Wormhole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
That makes the most sense. Because you actually have the rest of the family.
Right, I actually have everything.
Whereas, like, just us having Houndour, like,
yeah.
doesn't make sense to trade those yet. Okay. No, I just pulled Wormhole.
Oh. Oh, boy. Combi.
Cool. Mareep. Excellent. I love Mareep. Mareep is underrated.
Poipole. That's you.
Yes. Nice, nice. Now pull me some Naganadel. You actually have some Naganadel GX.
Yeah.
Okay. Morlul. Again, to go with my Shiinotic. Wonderful.
Right.
Xatu. Carbink. I have one of these somewhere else. Wonder Ray. During your opponent's next turn, prevent all effects of attacks, including damage, done to this Pokemon by any Pokemon that has an ability.
Ooh. Huh. Adventure Bag.
Okay.
You pulled that earlier, right?
That'll be good for you with your fairy charms if you can find a way to make them work.
Yeah.
Which I'll probably end up giving you my fairy stack, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Morty. You can only play this card if one of your psychic Pokemon was knocked out during your opponent's last turn. Your opponent reveals their hand. Choose 2 cards you find there. Your opponent shuffles those cards into your deck. Into their deck, not your deck. Ha. Steal cards from your opponent. I do not think this is
this is not how the game works.
Ooh.
Grovyle?
I have Trico.
Okay.
But that's not enough to do anything yet. What's his ability?
Sunshine Grace. Once during your turn, before you attack, you may search your deck for a grass Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck.
Dang. I need that. Okay. Stantler. Mystifying Horns. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Enhanced Horns. If this Pokemon has a Pokemon tool attached to it, this attack does 60 more damage. That's more useful.
Fighting Energy.
Okay. Metal Energy.
Houndoom.
Houndoom. Nice. Nice. Here. Ooh, Alolan Ninetales GX. See, we probably will trade because you've got the fairy types and you love Alolan Ninetales, and it evolves from Alolan Vulpix, so you have to have Alolan Vulpix.
I have.
Okay, so trade me.
Yeah.
But first I will read this.
Do?
It's like metally.
Oh, it's like textured?
Yeah, it's textured.
Ooh.
Okay, Mysterious Guidance. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 item cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand. So that would be perfect for like pulling both Custom Catcher, if you had them. Yeah. Snowy Wind. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon, and it does 70 base damage. Sublimation GX. Snap. If your opponent's active Pokemon is an Ultra Beast, it is knocked out.
Yes.
Period. Oh. Okay, so.
I have a Fairy Charm Grass.
Alright. So Virizion is mine now. And Alolan Ninetales GX is yours. Great. Mine doesn't evolve, so.
Yes, yours is easier to get into play.
Alright. I just drew.
Fairy Charm Psychic.
Fairy Charm Psychic. Nice. Well, here, you just take the Fairy Charms. Meryl.
Nice.
You'll end up with that pile almost certainly.
Hoppip.
Whoops.
Sheesh.
Natu.
Nice. Chinchou. Do you have?
I have Lantern.
You do. Okay.
We'll figure it out towards the end. It's not overly compelling. Chikorita.
Ooh.
Nice. That's very cute.
Cutiefly.
Nice. Litwick. It's like knit.
Oh, is it? Nice. Those are fun. Houndour.
Nice. Larvitar. Second strike. If your opponent's active Pokemon already has 3 or more damage counters on it, this attack does 70 more damage for a total of 80. Wow, yeah. Combi. Stunfisk. It's the same one as earlier.
Okay, right.
Which we might have been.
I don't know.
No. This is the first bit of Steam Siege. So, let's see if it gives us anything good to work with. Should be you first, yeah.
Okay. Captivating Pokepuff.
That
an item.
It's like pull a basic Pokemon from your opponent's hand to their bench.
Yeah, your opponent reveals his or her hand. Put any number of basic Pokemon you find there onto your opponent's bench.
Any number. So that would be great for attacks that are like, you do damage to the bench, or you do more damage for the number that are on their bench, or I think there's even attacks that do like 10 damage times the number of Pokemon on each player's bench, or something like that. So, yeah, that has potential for sure.
Yeah.
Klefki. Wonderlock. Once during your turn before your attack, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may discard all cards attached to it and attach it to one of your Pokemon as a Pokemon tool. Prevent any damage done to the Pokemon this card is attached to by attacks from your opponent's Mega Evolution Pokemon.
Oh boy.
We'll have to see if we get any Megas. Yeah. That would be funny. I don't know if we have any Megas.
I don't know.
All right, your turn.
Drifblim.
Hey.
There we go.
Greedy Dice. You can only play this Pokemon if you... wow. You play this card only if you took it as a face-down prize card. Before you put it into your hand, flip a coin. If heads, take one more prize card.
Oh, wow.
That is not one I'll probably be including.
Yeah.
But if you can find a way to switch your prizes, like if you had Rattata, if you had there is a card, there is a newer version of, and I don't know what year it's from, but there's a newer version of Here Comes Team Rocket called Town Map, which is both players play with their prize cards face up.
Okay.
Although technically it says you can only play it if you took it as a face down prize card. So
you wouldn't want to do that.
In theory, if you played Town Map, that card would no longer work.
Right.
I don't know if anyone's ever done that before. But anyway. Okay.
Ninja Boy.
Ninja Boy's good. Yeah.
Supporter. Here we go.
It lets you swap a basic for any other basic.
Yeah.
But, so like if you had Chikorita out there and you had 3 grass energy on it, you could play Ninja Boy and swap Chikorita for Virizion GX.
Yep.
But everything else, damage and everything stays the same. So, okay, Skiploom.
Infernape.
Infernape. Nice.
Ooh, Flare Blitz, 120 damage. Discard all fire energy attached to this Pokemon. Flare Up, 200 damage. Both attacks take 2 fire energy. If you have fewer than 10 fire energy cards in your discard pile, this attack does nothing. Shuffle 10 fire energy cards from your discard pile into your deck.
Okay. Okay.
Interesting.
That's very interesting. We had an Infernape family with the last Build and Battle box opening. Okay. Oh, hey! Volcanion EX. It's a dual fire water type.
Nice.
Steam Up. Once during your turn before your attack, you may discard a fire energy card from your hand. If you do, during this turn, your basic fire Pokemon's attacks do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon before applying weakness and resistance. Volcanic Heat. Fire, colorless, 130 base damage. This Pokemon can't attack during your next turn. Nice.
Very nice. Litleo. Oops.
Yep. Lampent. This is the era where like they're such like faded colors almost that they look similar to the fakes.
Yeah.
Mirror, mirror. Each player draws or discards until that player has 4 cards in his or her hand. Your opponent does this first.
Oh boy.
All right.
Oops, sorry. I was pulled from your bio.
Don't do that.
Meryl. Do you have the Meryl family?
I just have some Meryl. But
okay.
Again, they're probably going to end up with you for the fairy types. Ponyta. I think I have that.
Family.
Yeah, I actually have like that family.
I think we both actually do. So that works really well.
Yeah.
Oshawott.
Clink.
Yeah. Croagunk. It's here.
Mantine. Dwindling Wave. 90 minus 10 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon.
Okay. Tangela. You have that family, don't you?
I do have that family. Joltik.
Dino.
Nice.
Is it Dino?
Dino, Zweilous, and Hydreigon. It's the German when 2 vowels go walking. The second one does the talking. Bergmite. Got some fun stuff.
Yeah. Nuzleaf.
Nuzleaf.
We have this card.
Yeah, I'm sure we do. I'm sure we have a bunch of them. It just depends on what they were opening or getting in. Klefki.
Yeah, there you go. Pokemon Ranger. It's a supporter. Remove all effects of attacks on each player and his or her Pokemon. Okay.
So that would be like, during your opponent's next turn, this player can't play any item cards from their hand. You could play that, and then you could play item cards.
Right.
Because it removes any like lasting effects.
Right.
Doesn't remove special conditions, but it removes other effects. You could also play it like you could play Volcanic Heat, then play that on the next turn, and then use Volcanic Heat again. Because it removes that effect.
Yeah.
Duat. Duat, duat, shoo-doo-be-doo. Anyway. Anorith.
Its ability, Restored Barrier. Each of your restored Pokemon has no weakness.
So that's one of the versions of fossil Pokemon.
Yeah.
So we tend to just treat those as basics and ignore because I think during this stage they would have ones, you would have an item card that's like, look at the bottom 6 cards of your deck. You may reveal any Anorith cards you find there and put them onto your bench. Like that was one way they did it for a while. There's a few different random ways that they have done it over time, but they're all annoying. Okay. Gardevoir Spirit Link. Oh, that's probably not going to be helpful, but we'll see.
Probably not.
Probably even less helpful than your Fairy Charms. Well, now yours are actually going to be helpful. Because it's GX and EX, right? Yeah. So if you have Grass, Fire, or Water, those are all helpful.
Yeah. I don't know how to say this.
Clowitzer.
Clowitzer?
Like Howitzer is the name of it. The cannon.
Yeah. Okay. Clowitzer. Ability is Mega Boost. Once during your turn before you attack, you may attach a special energy card from your hand to one of your Mega Evolution Pokemon. And then its attack, Crabhammer, does 60 damage.
Okay. Well, probably won't end up with any Megas. And if we do have a Mega, we probably won't have the EX that goes with it. Yeah. But we'll see. Chandelure. Hey, I have all 3.
Yay!
Chandelure, Sinister Selection. Once during your turn before your attack, you may look at the top 2 cards of your deck and put one of them into your hand. Discard the other card.
Oh.
Past Friends. This attack does 10 more damage for each supporter card in your discard pile.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that. We like our stage 2s.
Yeah. Rufflet.
I wonder if my head was too much in the way on that last one.
Oh.
Fletchling.
Meryl.
Dino.
Nice.
We'll put dragons there.
Oshawott.
No stadium cards yet for either of us. Tangela.
Croagunk.
Nice. Croagunk.
Hey.
Poison up. If the defending Pokemon is poisoned, put 3 more damage counters on that Pokemon between turns. This effect can be applied more than once.
Oh.
So if you use that in combination with your Dustox, you would be putting 6 damage counters on them between turns. And then if you use it again, it would be 9. Whoa, man.
Okay, cool.
Too bad you don't have the grass Pokemon, honey.
Yeah.
So what I really mean to say is if I use that in combination with my Dustox. That's cool. Okay, I just pulled Croagunk.
Tangela.
That's me. Oshawott. I actually have Duat.
Yeah.
But that's fine. I mean, until one of us
Same
pulls
thing.
like Samurai, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I just have the 2 Oshawott.
Yeah. Alright, so.
My turn.
Yeah. Because you just pulled.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, another Dino. Another Meryl. Xylos, nice. And that makes sense, because obviously Zwei is German. Armor, so here's how they work. Look at the bottom 7 cards of your deck. You may reveal a Shieldon you find there and put it onto your bench. No, we're not doing that. Just putting the Spirit Link and the fossil cards over there. Your turn.
Monferno.
Hey, cool, because you have Infernape.
Infernape.
Although I'm the one with... Well, you have some fire types.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll do a fire fairy deck.
Yeah.
To counter my grass types. Braviary evolves from Rufflet. Ambush. Flip a coin if heads this attack does 20 more damage. Skydrop. 120 damage minus 20 for each energy in your opponent's active Pokemon's retreat cost.
Huh.
Minus. That's very interesting.
Ninja Boy.
Another Ninja Boy. Look at you.
Oops.
We'll have to make sure the number of supporters is relatively balanced. Clang! Yeah. Good, I have a Clink.
Yes.
Bastiodon.
Bastiodon. Counterhead. During your opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon is damaged by an attack, even if it's knocked out, put damage counters on the attacking Pokemon equal to the damage done to this Pokemon. And then Fortress of Rage is 100+. This attack does 10 more damage for each of your bench Pokemon that has any damage counters on it.
Okay, so max of 50 more damage.
Which is 150 damage.
Yeah. That's respectable.
First stage.
Hey! Bastiodon. That's so funny.
Duat.
So now you have a Duat.
I have a Duat.
Pawniard. Nice.
Litwick.
I have the Chandler, so I feel like that makes... And I have some Psychic, so I have to decide what to do with that.
Right.
Okay, so you just pulled Litwick. Fungus. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, you may put 3 Pokeball cards from your discard pile into your hand.
Interesting. Your
Braviary
spinning.
He's just, a little stir crazy.
Ponyta?
No, we both have it, right? Yeah. Mankey. During your next turn, this Pokemon's flop attack's base damage is 50.
Oh, nice. Meryl.
Lots of Meryl today.
Yeah.
Shellos. Both of them.
Oshawott.
Dino.
Krogunk.
Larvesta.
Xylos.
Monferno.
Nice.
I just pulled Monferno, so it's your turn. Greedy Dice.
Is an item.
Flappy!
Hey! Duat.
Armor Fossil Shieldon. Yay, thank you for using up my trainer card slot. You pulled Mega Gardevoir EX!
Oh my gosh.
Hey!
Whoa,
I have Gardevoir Spirit Link.
Hey, look at that.
Do we have a Gardevoir EX?
I don't know.
I bet we don't.
Look.
I bet we don't. Let me see
Probably
this.
not. Oh my gosh. Man, it's a fairy type
Oh,
too.
it's fairy and psychic type.
Yeah.
That's cool. What?
Okay. Well, Despair Ray does 110 damage. Discard as many of your bench Pokemon as you like. This attack does 10 more damage for each bench Pokemon you discarded in this way. So I can do up to 160 damage.
Wow. That seems not very sustainable.
Right.
Interesting. Well, good job, honey.
Thanks.
Oh, I pulled 2 at once.
Oops.
Gastrodon.
Oh, hey, there you go.
And Dino.
Okay. Nidoran male.
Yeah.
And
No Nidoqueen or any of the female
know.
Nidoran family.
Sneasel. Hey, that's my first darkness type, and I don't have anywhere to put it. There.
Meowth. Oh, we have a bunch of this Meowth.
Yeah, we do. Meryl.
Clauncher. You have Clowitzer.
Oh, yeah. Yanma.
Yanma. I have that family, yep. Shellos.
Ouch. Fletchling.
Fletchling.
Oh my goodness, ouch.
Rufflet. Good.
Ouch. Mareep. That's
Mareep.
yours. Just like rip that spot open.
Chimchar.
Hey.
Hey, we got all 3.
Look at that.
Yay. Whew.
Okay.
All right, now.
Well, this is interesting.
This will be interesting. It's definitely easier to do when both boxes are from the same set.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are the 60 card decks that we made from opening 1 each, a Build and Battle box of Sun and Moon Lost Thunder and XY Steam Siege. I have a mostly grass and fire type deck built around Volcanion EX and Virizion GX. I also can't help but tech a few metal types. And I have just a good solid batch of trainers, nothing that is terribly specific to my cards. Sightseer might go well to discard fire energy because I've got several things that can get fire energy back from the discard pile. Interestingly, I have 2 single copies of cards that if you have more than 1 copy, you can play 2 of them at once and they do an extra effect. But we only drew 1 copy each, so nothing we can do there. So yeah, I'm excited to see if I can eke out a win against Katie.
Alright, so my deck is mainly Fairy and Psychic, with a couple little water Pokemon so that I can use my Alolan Ninetales GX. We have the Supporter Lusamine that lets me prevent damage done to Ultra Beast. So we've got the Poipole family here with the Naganadel GX. And then the other really interesting trainer card that I have is Mina, which is search your deck for a fairy energy card and attach it to one of your Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. So that obviously goes really well with the fairy Pokemon. And then we have the Fairy Charm Grass, which this is a Pokemon tool that prevents damage done to any of the fairy Pokemon that this card is attached to, done by Neil's Virizion GX. And then Adventure Bag lets me search my deck for up to 2 Pokemon tool cards. I only have the 1, but it's still useful to find this if I need it.
Yeah, so we just made sure to have an even number of trainers between the 2 of us, and Katie couldn't use the Mega Gardevoir EX that she pulled, so we gave her, she already had a Naganadel GX elsewhere. It's not from these sets, but it goes well with the Poipole from these sets and the Naganadel that she pulled. So we gave her Naganadel GX and an extra Alolan Vulpix that's also not from these set. but that will help her get Alolan Ninetales into play. So it should be fun. We'll see what happens.
Hi, and thank you for watching our video. We are Higher Education.
Play, learn.
Read your cards carefully. He's knocked out.
Colorless
to 2000
Dragon.
The middle
Fairy.
era is
Metal.
2002 to
Darkness.
2013. Good game.